I have been putting off this video for ages because I always say, oh, the lighting is horrible, or I look horrible, or the children aren't sleeping, which you'll probably hear they're not still, and I do look like a train hit me repeatedly and then backed up and then hit me again. But I am 8 weeks about today, and my first ultrasound appointment is at the end of this week on Friday. Today's Monday, and I can't really put it off any longer. So here we go. I guess I'll start with a little bit of an introduction. I am Tuesday. That is not my birth name, obviously, but that's the name that I choose to live by. I live with my fiance. I'll do a separate video about our story. It's a long but very cute story. I have twin girls that turned 3 at the beginning of this month, and they are just my everything. I'm 23. Hayden, my fiance, is 23. Do you hear that? That's what I have to live with right now. We share an apartment. We both work. Typical adulting. I found out on Valentine's Day that Hayden and I were expecting our first child together, and I told him on Valentine's Day, and he was really excited. He comes from a tightly knit family, a fairly large one with lots of children, so I think growing up with so many little siblings, he always knew that he wanted to have children, and he's already such a great stepdad that I can't even imagine. I'm so excited to see him with his own child. You may be thinking, Tuesday, this lighting is pretty unnecessary. Well, joke's on you. It's actually 100% necessary because that. Alright, symptoms. I'm gonna jump right into symptoms. 8 weeks. I'm nauseous, literally, all the time. I've tried everything. I've done the crackers before getting up, eating every 2 hours, getting ahead of the hunger, carbs, protein. Did I say ginger already? I went to my primary care provider and basically just whined to them, telling them that I really need relief because I'm still working every day of the week, and I've had to call out quite a bit because I'm literally throwing up all the time and I can't keep anything down, and my blood sugar's been just crashed because I already have issues there. My God, the house is gonna come down with those two in there. They're supposed to be napping, and they're not napping. So my primary care provider prescribed me vitamin B6 3 times a day and Benadryl at night. I'm going to have to make this short because if they keep pounding on the wall like that, we are going to get complaints. So the B6 has done basically nothing. The Benadryl helps only because it knocks me out. So it's kind of the same as if they just prescribed me a bunch of sleeping pills to sleep all the time, and that doesn't help me work. So that's been a little bit problematic. I'm starting to learn what I can keep down and what I can't, but for the most part, I just eat whatever I'm craving because it's all just gonna come back up anyway, which is disgusting. I apologize. Aiden works at the hospital as a CNA, and he and his wonderful self did some research and found me these C-bands, which this one's a little crooked, but I've got them on both wrists, and they seem to be helping a little, and sleeping definitely helps, but when you've got 2 toddlers and a job, sleeping off the nausea is not really an option. So I'm just trekking it out at this point and hoping that at the end of the first trimester, similarly to the twins, it'll just poof, dissipate, and I'll be able to eat Chinese food and burgers and salads and tacos and pizza and oh my God, just all the food. I'm so hungry. I fantasize about food that I want to eat, and I'm like, just wait until the nausea goes away, and then you can have whatever you want. Which, hopefully I'm not one of those extremely unfortunate women that are nauseous the whole time, because I will cry, because I'm so hungry. I'm not gonna do any kind of belly shot or anything because there's really nothing to see but bloat. I mean, I'm not exactly like glowing. I'm more just, I mean, I'm definitely breaking out everywhere, which I didn't before. And I noticed that my hair gets oily a lot faster than it did before I was pregnant. I've also noticed that, and this is so TMI, but I drool like way more than before. Why am I putting this on the internet? I don't know. But I find that I like produce a lot more spit than before. And I also get out of breath a lot faster. So sometimes when I stand up, I'm so dizzy that I have to sit back down. So that's all really lovely. I've definitely been a bit emotional, and my nails are stronger, so that's a positive thing. Like the only positive thing. But yeah, that's just about it. So my next video will probably be the ultrasound. Then I'll try to update every week as I can and update you guys on symptoms. I'm mostly making this just for friends and family so that I'm not clogging their newsfeed with complaints about nausea and breaking out and drool. So I'm just gonna clog up YouTube with it instead because that's so much more charming than... Yeah. So